Yojana magazine, and it is of April. And what is the context? It is Jal Jeevan Mission, Har Ghar Jal. Leading articles we need to check out, special articles also we need to consider. Also, water security, Suresh Prabhu, and what are the focus on water, future and climate. Rest now issuing water social revolution also, and also the Jal Jeevan Mission, Har Ghar Jal, these articles. So Jal Jeevan Mission, actually it is the Prime Minister's statement that last time I had made an announcement for Jal Jeevan Mission. It is completing 1 year. So when it has completed its 1 year in August, I'm very proud to tell you that our dream of making available safe drinking water to all the people is getting realized. Now the solution to several health problems is directly linked to the safe drinking water, and it also contributes to the nation's economy. That's why we have started Jal Jeevan Mission. So the major concern is solution to several health problems that is linked to the safe drinking water and available safe drinking water. So this is basically the concern of this Jal Jeevan Mission. Today I'm happy to share that every day we are able to provide piped water connection to over 1 lakh households, and in the last 1 year we have been able to provide tap water over 1 lakh household, and in the last 1 year we have been able to provide tap water to 2 crore families, especially to the tribals and in the forest and far-flung areas. A huge campaign has been launched, and I'm glad today that Jal Jeevan Mission has created an environment of healthy competition in the country. Now there is a healthy competition among districts, among cities, and also among the states. Now everyone is hoping that the Prime Minister's dream of Jal Jeevan Mission is accomplished at the earliest in their respective areas. Now the new strength of the cooperative and competitive federalism has been associated with the Jal Jeevan Mission, and we are moving forward with this. Like there is a basically articles which we need to discuss. Now here is a relevant topic that I have been reading Yojana. This is not so important for our exam point of view, but here it is the editorial. It is important that Har Ghar Jal. So water stress is being experienced across the world with increasing spell of drought, desertification and inequitable access to the water. So what has happened? Water stress is being experienced across the world, increased spell of drought, has increased, desertification and inequitable access to water. Now assured availability of potable water is vital for human development. Sustainable Development Goal 6 means water assured availability of potable water is vital for human development. It's even vital for human development. And Sustainable Development Goal 6 is basically of ensuring access to water and sanitation for all. It is our Sustainable Development Goal number 6, and it basically involves reaching to people who lack basic services and improving accessibility. Now for water management to be sustainable, it has to be planned with people-centric strategy, and that ensures that their participation also. Now the COVID-19 pandemic, when people realized they're washing hands with at least and the best defense available to them for almost a year, this is the best defense which we can use here. Now re-emphasize the value of clean and accessible water in our lives, and it also running tap water is critically important for sanitation and hygiene. Now the Prime Minister had envisaged it way before this pandemic, when he has announced in August 2019 to take tap water to every household through Jal Jeevan Mission. Now the initiative aims to provide tap water connection to every rural household. The initiative is basically to have a tap water connection to every rural household when in 2000 every rural household through Jal Jeevan Mission. So the initiative aims to provide tap water in every rural household by 2024, means 2024 is the timing that has been set up by the government, and it has also implemented source sustainability measures as mandatory elements, like there are a recharge and reuse through grey water management, and also water conservation and rainwater harvesting. Now, Jal Jeevan Mission is basically based on the community approach, creating a Jan Andolan for water. A community has created a Jan Andolan for water, thereby making it everyone's priority, and key challenges to ensure. Key challenges to ensure that sustainability of the water supply system. It has also recognized this fundamental flaws in the water infrastructure projects, and that has stressed that its objective supply system, and it has recognized that fundamental flaw in the water infrastructure projects, has stressed this its objectives. Now, Jal Jeevan Mission aims to reach every rural household in 2024, now which is 6 years well ahead of Sustainable Development Goal 6 has targeted, and could become a model for other developing countries to adopt such practices and achieve SDG, Sustainable Development Goal 6. Its procedures, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, has already done a groundwork, means Swachh Bharat Abhiyan has basically created has already worked in the grassroots level and bringing sanitation to the forefront and made country open defecation free now. And the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan 2.0 is taking it to the next level by making necessary interventions and biodegradable solid waste management and grey water management and fecal sludge management. Now, India is the largest user of groundwater in the world, as we know, now using more than a quarter of the available global resources. Groundwater has played an important role in ensuring water security of the country. It's critical to involve women in its decision-making process at all the stages of planning, implementation, management, operation and maintenance schemes continuously for long-term water security in villages. Now, Atal Bhujal Yojana is one such initiative that demonstrated community-led sustainable groundwater management taken to scale. Now, the major objective of this scheme is basically to improve the management of the ground river resources through a convergence of various ongoing schemes. Now, it is a pioneering and unique experiment involving stakeholders to bring about innovation reforms in the management of groundwater by energizing the local communities. Now, the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchay Yojana on micro irrigation has an objective to enhance water use efficiency in the agriculture sector by promoting appropriate technological interventions like drip and sprinkle irrigation and encouraging the farmers to use water saving and conservation technology. Now, armed with a four-pronged vision of accelerated irrigation benefit program, Har Khet Ko Pani, per drop more crop and watershed development. This scheme was aimed to bridge the gap between the potential of micro irrigation potential of the country. Now, it is interesting to note how the Indian experience has been invaluable in teaching the world how management can be reinvented to make it affordable and sustainable. Now, this initiative put waters in the hand of communities and focused on decentralizing recharge and reuse, thus making water everybody's business. Now, we have another article that has been written by Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. Now, that is Jal Jeevan Mission is basically a flagship program of the Union government, which aim is basically to provide tap water connection to every rural household by 2024. Now, it is also implement source sustainability measures as a mandatory element, such as recharge and reuse. Now, through grey water management, water conservation, rainwater harvesting, and Jal Jeevan Mission is basically based on community approach to water, creating a Jan Andolan for water, thereby making it everyone's priority. Tashi Gang, an innocuous looking village in Lahul and Spiti, situated in 15,256 feet above the sea level, now has a rare distinction of being the highest polling booth in the world. Now, this picturesque village look otherworldly, harsh winter freeze everything in its wake. Now, snowstorm blow through the valley, and a day with the temperature of -10 degrees is considered rather shiny or briny. Now, yet despite its hostile weather, Tashi Gang stands tall as a testimony to the Indian democracy. Now, recently it has achieved another impossible feat, the first household tap water connection. Means it was provided in the village in September 2020. Now, if a polling is left behind from expressing their choice, the household tap connection bears testimony to the philosophy of the Honorable Prime Minister vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. Now, came rain or snow, come day or night, no matter the road, no matter the height, Jal Jeevan Mission is ensuring potable water to the all household. So, Honorable Prime Minister vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas scheme, and come rain or snow, come day or night, no matter the road, no matter the height, the Jal Jeevan Mission is ensuring potable tap water to the every household. Now, stories like a Tashi Gang are the one part of the series of success stories of Jal Jeevan Mission. Now, the flagship program of Union government, which aims to provide tap water connection to every rural household of country by 2024. Now, this results can be traced back to the words of Honorable Prime Minister, who equated Pani, water, with the Parameshwara, God, and Paras, elixir during one of his Man Ki Baat talks. So, he has equated water with the God and also with the Paras. For the team of Jal Jeevan, providing water transgress and the lines of being only one, a policy to be implemented. For us, it is an act of bringing God, that is Parameshwara, into people's home, and act in the service of humanity as well as God. This would explain the sheer spread of ministry's work. Now, while 3.23 crore household tap connections were provided during the last 70 years, in the 1 year of Jal Jeevan Mission, 3.73 crore household tap connections were provided. So, in the last year, 81,154 villages and 41,835 panchayat and 669 blocks and 52 districts and 2 states have achieved the distinction of 100% household with tap water connection. Now, many other villages, district and state are slotted to follow suit this year. Now, while numbers do speak volumes, and nothing can be more evidential than being robbed by the neutral party, definitely. Now, when the major media outlets visited the villages with 100% household tap connections, they found that numbers are not just on paper. The implementation is witnessable, means it existed in the scenario. Now, although some major details remain to be sorted, which in time shall be, their overarching assessment of Jal Jeevan Mission was positive, encouraging and applaudable. Now enthusiastic by the progress of the mission, the allocation of the Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation has become increased from 21,518 crores in 2020-21 to 60,030 to 21-22. Now, while the Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation is presently new because of Jal Jeevan Mission, the stellar work being done by the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan's successor. Now, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan 2.0 is an equally important program being implemented by the ministry, and as per one study conducted by the WHO, the mission resulted in averting more than 3 lakh deaths from diarrhea and protein energy malnutrition between 2014 and October 2019. Now, the environmental impact of Swachh Bharat mission on water, soil and food study by UNICEF found that in terms of fecal contamination, non-ODF villages were on the average 11.25 times more likely to have groundwater sources contaminated, 12.7 times more from contaminates traceable to human alone. Now, while the sanitation covers rose from 38.7% at the time of the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan inception to 100% by October. Now, the larger challenges of a holistic sanitation coverage remained. Recently allocated more than 1.4 lakh crores of SBM phase second is an attempt to address the challenge of holistic waste management by focusing on various aspects of waste management in rural India. Now, including fecal sludge management and waste water treatment sources, segregation of garbage, reduction in single-use plastic, etc. Now, the Swachh Bharat Mission 2.0 comes at an appropriate time. India makes a large contribution to plastics. Now, waste pollution worldwide. Now, the appropriate community action to reduce to waste production and its suitable disposal is need of the hour. Now, the other 3 impact areas of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan 2.0 are biodegradable solid waste management, grey water management and fecal sludge management. It was just because of this environment foresight that more than 10 crores household toilets built turned out to be blessing because of the use of twin pit toilets that have in situ treatment of fecal sludge. Now, however, for toilet built in peri-urban and urban areas before the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, now nearly 1,20,000 tons of fecal sludge are left untreated, as 2/3 of the toilets were not connection to the main sewer lines. So, this is as per this Jal Shakti Abhiyan. Now, Jal Shakti Abhiyan basically key inverted areas. First is water conservation and rainwater harvesting. Second is renovation of traditional lands and other water bodies and tanks. Now, recharge and reuse of structures, watershed development, intensive afforestation. So, these all are the concern of Jal Shakti Abhiyan. First is water conservation and rainwater harvesting. Second is renovation of traditional and other water bodies, recharge and reuse of structures, watershed development, intensive afforestation. Now, if we talk about this, that water Swachh Bharat Abhiyan 2.0 is needed to halt the advent of the striking health means caused by the mismanagement of fecal sludge also. Now, the development or Department of Water Sources, Water Development and Ganga Rejuvenation under Ministry of Jal Shakti is also heralding vital policies needed for the sustenance of water security in the country. Now, Atal Bhujal Yojana with the outlay of 6,000 crores aim to facilitate sustainable groundwater management with an emphasis on community participation and demands an intervention for sustainable groundwater management in identified watershed areas in 8,353 Gram Panchayat in 78 districts of 7 states in the country. Now, Atal Bhujal Yojana comes at precarious time for the country. About 22% of our groundwater resources are critical in overexploit category. 1499 out of 6881 assessed units were found to be either critical or overexploited. Now, with annual withdrawal exceeding annual replenishment of groundwater, demand-side management was call of the hour. Now, Atal Bhujal Yojana was constituted for its explicit purpose. Now, it was also found that if our agriculture sector, the prime user of water resources in India, save 10% of water by water efficient practice, and also water would be available to all for the next 50 years. So for the purpose, so here is an important line, that it is also found that if agriculture sector, the prime user of water resources in India, save 10% of water efficient practice, and then 50 years we will get that benefit. For the purpose of grand vision of the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana was implemented. Now the centrally sponsored scheme on micro irrigation has an objective to enhance water use efficiency, so in the agriculture sector. So what is the concern here? By promoting appropriate technology interventions like drip and sprinkle irrigation and encouraging the farmer to use water saving and conservation technology, armed with a four-pronged vision of accelerated irrigation benefit program, that is Har Khet Ko Pani, per drop more crop. Har Khet Ko Pani, per drop more crop and watershed development. This scheme was set up with an allocation of 50,000 crore, aims to bridge the gap between potential of micro and irrigational potential of the country, which stand for 6.95 crores hectares, of which only 10% was achieved till 2014. Now to cover 100 lakh hectares under micro irrigation by 2022, the expected increase in farmers' income due to the scheme is expected to rise by 10,000 to 25,000 per acre. Now the ministry is a forefront of many such initiatives. Which ministry we are talking about? Jal Shakti Ministry. Now the ministry is a forefront of many such initiatives, which one hand shall augment the water resilience of the country, and on the other hand provide access to safe drinking water to millions. Now it is an exciting time for us, a time which shall change the fortunes of the country. It was the legendary Ben Gurion, the first Prime Minister of Israel, who guided the wise words of the Old Testament, extolled his countrymen to convert desert into the promised land, and Israel turned from water-scarce nation. We need to learn from the Israel that what Israel has turned from the water-scarce nation to the water-secure nation. Now the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has same impact over the nation. He has elevated water that of God, giving us an encouragement to take the blessing of the water to each home and each person. Now in its effect, the ministry is indeed doing God's own work. Now here is some data, that is status of tap water supply in rural homes. There is a total number of household, that is 10 means 19 crores, approximately 20 crores, and here household tap water connections in August 2019, it is around 3 crores, and household with tap water connection as on the date is of more than 7 crores. So within a year we have achieved we have achieved a huge number of level, means 3 crore 77 lakh 54,800 is the data which is as per the current data has been released by the ministry. Thank you. We'll discuss water security in another lecture. Thank you.